It is January 2024. Welcome back to Playa del Carmen in Mexico. So yes, we are back in Playa del Carmen, the exact same building that we stayed in last time, and I'm here with exactly the same company as last time. Alejandra is here as well. She's currently away getting her nails done because she goes home back to Mexico City tomorrow. I go to Miami tomorrow to join the Island Princess for its world cruise. I am very excited. So we've been in Playa del Carmen for about a month, and before that I was in the UK for about a month as well. We were hit with some really bad luck at the very beginning of this Mexico trip. I came down with COVID almost straight away, so about the first 10 days of being in Mexico we sort of lost because I was just so tired and so conked out. We couldn't really do much. And we also arrived to Playa del Carmen on the first day to a complete blackout. The entire city was completely without power. Me and Alejandra both love this place. It's where we first met. There's a lot of nostalgia for us here. So we came back to the same building, as I say. And we've sort of revisited our own history a little bit. We went back to the diner where we went on our very first date, a place called Karen's. And what was really nice about Karen's is that it's not changed at all since we went there 2 years ago on our very first date. They give you sombreros as you eat the meal. Last time Alejandra's sombrero was non-existent and falling to bits. This time Alejandra's sombrero was non-existent and falling to bits. So it's really kind of a funny nostalgia trip for us. Now we also met up with some friends that we met here 2 years ago. We spent New Year and Christmas with these guys, Gary and Barb. They have a wonderful apartment right overlooking the waterfront, and they had the best views for all the fireworks. On New Year's Eve, very, very spectacular. You can also see all the cruise ships go. They have a wonderful view of the sea. And of course, opposite Playa del Carmen is Cozumel, one of the busiest cruise ports in the Caribbean. And yeah, every day there's like 7 cruise ships. You just see them come and go. And as a cruise ship nerd, it's absolutely phenomenal and really exciting for me to see that. What makes it even more interesting is that there's a few princess ships that come here. One of them is the Sky Princess mild ship from 2 years ago, and I've still got friends on the Sky Princess. So me and Alejandra, we caught the ferry, we went across to Cozumel, and we met my old Medi-Spa friend, one of my best friends for my first contract. Her name is Anna. She is the Medi-Spa physician on board the Sky Princess, and we had a full day with her. So nice to see her. I've not seen her in 2 years. And I mean, we went to see Anna, but even in the port area, I'm still recognizing people from my very first contract. It's such a small world. It was really, really nice to do. That was a good day out. Other than that, we haven't really done that much. We spent a lot of time at the pool, a lot of time at the beach, a lot of time just walking up and down Fifth Avenue. They've opened a wax museum down on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is the main street in Playa del Carmen. All the bars and the clubs are, it's the whole touristy area. But they've opened a waxwork museum. Now it's not Madame Tussauds, it's something called Louis Tussauds. Now it's a very blatant rip-off of Madame Tussauds, and I expected it to be absolutely awful. But we walked past it every single day, and curiosity just took over us, and we thought, you know what, for 20 bucks, let's just go in. And it was absolutely terrible. Exactly what I expected. Horrendous lookalikes. They had about 100 models, which was kind of cool. They had a lot, but honestly, nobody looked like anybody. The best one probably maybe was the David Beckham that they had. They couldn't even get Chewbacca right, I'll be honest. They had some Star Wars things. They had some football players, Messi, Ronaldo, Maradona. They had the Royals were there. It was, yeah, you could tell who they were, but it was very, 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 very bad. The Leonardo DiCaprio was absolutely awful. I wouldn't recommend that wax museum at all, but if you want to have a laugh at some hilariously bad wax models, maybe it's worth 20 bucks for you. But yeah, otherwise, Playa del Carmen hasn't really changed. All of the same shops were here that were here before. This building behind me, they were building this 2 years ago. It's still not finished, which is, again, pretty, I don't know, pretty bad, pretty funny at the same time. One big change though is, I don't know what's happened, the beach has basically completely eroded at the end of our street. There was a time where we could walk down from the end of our street onto the beach and walk for about a mile up towards the center of Playa del Carmen. But now the beach is like completely eroded. There's nothing there anymore. So I don't understand how a beach can disappear in 2 years. It was definitely there 2 years ago, and I can't see global warming completely eroding, you know, a 2 meter long, wide beach. I don't know. I don't know where it's gone. That's basically been our vacation in Mexico. We've not done a lot. The whole point of coming here though was to reconnect with Alejandra. I've not seen her for about 2 months, and just to chill out, because on the World Cruise I can't lounge by a pool for 7 hours every single day. So I'm happily now detoxed and ready and relaxed and ready to go back to the ship. Alejandra's appeal, by the way, didn't yield any results, so she is now officially no longer working for Princess, which is a shame. She's going to apply for other lines, and we'll see what happens with that. And of course I was in the UK for a little while as well. Again, didn't really do much in the UK. I mainly just saw my friends and my family. My cousin got married, so I spent a weekend down in the south of England with my dad's side of the family, which was really nice. I haven't seen this cousin for about 5 years. It's very rare that, you know, my dad's side of the family all gets together in one place. So there were family members there that I haven't seen in about 7 years, which was kind of nice to see them again. One of my best friends, he celebrated his 31st birthday, and we celebrated by going to the pub and watching a Wigan Athletic FA Cup football game. Brilliant. We had a lot of drinks, and it was again really good to see all my friends. I haven't seen my friends in about a year. I have another batch of friends that are all in a city called Preston. I met up with these guys as well. We went for some food in this really cool, it's like an arcade game restaurant. There's like a basement to this restaurant, and you order burgers and fries and stuff and milkshakes. But as you wait for the food, they have all these retro arcade machines. They have PlayStation 2s, PlayStation 3s, old school like Game Boy Advances, and we're literally there playing the original GoldenEye. So we just had a good time playing around with all these games and memories from our childhood, I suppose. We're all getting on a bit now, aren't we? 31, 32 years old. It's 2024. I'm 33 next year. Yeah, a wee bit scary. And that has been my vacation. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great to see my family again after so long of being away. Wonderful to see my friends again, and to be reunited with Alejandra, albeit only for a month, was kind of special as well, especially with it being here in Playa del Carmen, where our whole sort of journey together began. But it is time now to go back to the ship. I am ready. As I say, I'm relaxed, I'm detoxed, we're ready to go back. I enjoy my job, I miss my job. And what makes it even more special is that as I join back the Island Princess, a lot of my friends are still there. I left in October 2023, and as I join again in January 2024, a lot of my friends are still there. Okay, they'll be at the back end of their contract as I begin my next one, but it's still going to be really, really nice to start that contract with friends already in play. So that is all from Mexico, and I will see you at the beginning of the 2024 World Cruise in Miami.